Hello and thanks for watching this video. Today I would like to share a perspective of what this virus might be suggesting us. This is a global karma because we are all going through this situation. So I'm sure that it has happened for many reasons, and one of them is that we are paying our debt to the planet by having this opportunity to be in quarantine at our places, no contact with other people, so that we can reflect and look inside to what we have done to the planet. Obviously, by being this just one perspective, I will suggest that this is one way the planet is communicating with us. And since we have different kinds of languages and we are so totally accustomed to our verbal, rational way of communicating, that doesn't mean that there's other languages or ways of communicating. And the planet, being such a large living being, has its ways to reach us. It has been talking to us in different ways for a very long time, but we have not listened. So now we have to be strike one, with a global situation, so we can rethink how our behavior, how our beliefs, how our conditioning and ways of life has affected and destroyed the planet. The other day when I was doing a meditation of connecting with the heart of the planet, I experienced something really clear, and it's that the planet per se, it's not reacting to the deforestation or the way we are making things or affecting, destroying the planet per se. The planet is reacting to the energy that's behind all of this. The bad energy we put when we cut the forest carelessly and ignorantly because we want to have more cattle or plant soy or farming. The planet is reacting to the ignorant and careless behavior and energy, basically energy, that's behind destroying the mountains for the mining, open sky mining, and anything that is behind what we do without really connecting to the heart of the trees, the heart of the land, the heart of anything. We just connect to our selfishness, to our arrogance of believing that we are in the top of the pyramid instead of being part of the circle of life. And this refers to the majority of humanity, because I know there are those who still connect to the heart of the land and the ways of the world by considering to be part of the circle of life. But the majority, most of us, we just lived in the cities, disconnected from nature, and selfishly, individually, and uncaringly. So for me, this is strike one, major strike one, as a global calling. We have had little strikes here and there about, plastic in the ocean, global warming, and all those things. And we need to reconnect with life and believe that the earth is a living being with its much higher intelligence than we have. And so what I'd like to suggest right now is that we need to recover humility. We need to really understand what being humble means. Because many people think that being humble means to be submissive and like that, but I believe that we each have to discover that meaning. For me, it has to do with waking up consciousness and realizing that we are participating in this circle of life in the same way that the rest of life is participating. So I'm going to give you an example of what happened to me the other day while I was doing a meditation of connecting with the earth, and I felt this amazing pain inside, and I started crying for feeling how arrogant we are, humans, how arrogant we are in our relationship to the planet. And I felt this pain, and I know that there's a lot of people that feel guilty and about how much destruction we've caused. And we need to ask forgiveness, but not just ask forgiveness. That forgiveness has to come with a change in our behavior, the change in the way we relate to one another, the way we nurture the positive or the bad vibes through our emotions. Am I going to be more in anger, or I'm going to try to enter in a place of love and understanding and openness? And that, I believe, comes from a place of healing ourselves. Once we heal ourselves, because we have to do a process to heal ourselves, we encounter all these wonderful places of love and forgiveness and compassion. And vibrating at that level is vibrating higher consciousness already. So if we are going to ascend in consciousness, elevate our awareness, we need to heal ourselves and to start holding and sustaining our attention more in the energy of love, the energy of compassion, the energy of altruism, the energy of union. And that requires a lot of discipline and work, because healing oneself doesn't come from taking medicine, but from looking inside and giving ourselves that chance to recover our integrity. So this experience was so interesting because after crying, I was going to spit the congestion into the earth, and then I stopped and said, no, I owe the land the same respect I give to myself. So I'm not going to spit on the earth, as everybody's accustomed to doing this and that and spitting here and there, because it's just the earth, it's just the land, it's soil, who cares? And then I realized, no, I cannot continue to just behave as everybody does, because that's what most people do, so that's the norm and it's okay, it's normal. No, it's not. So just by considering that, we need to do the same with the different kinds of behaviors and beliefs and ideas we have about life and living and sharing and coexisting. By doing the questioning, we will find new answers, new ways in our inner self. So, it's just a suggestion to work more from a humble place, from experiencing humility in a truer way and bringing that into the world. I hope this makes sense to you and it helps in one way or another to bring a little more awareness and consciousness to the healing of the planet and the healing of ourselves as humans. Be safe, drink lots of liquids and eat healthy, and hopefully once humanity at a certain percentage or a certain level has understood this lesson, we don't need to go through a strike two. But if we just let the fear take over us for a little bit and then go back to the same ways, we will get a strike two sometime sooner than later. Have a good quarantine. Take care. Bye bye.